Shazazz Creations, your one-stop shop when it comes to customization. Totes, tees, tumblers, hats, and more. Looking for a customized gift idea for a graduation, birthday party, baby shower, or just a unique creation of your own? Check out Shazazz Creations as seen here on Whitney D TV. Female, Black owned. Use my promo in the description box down below and let her know Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you. Thank you. Bye.
What's up, Jewel Gang? So I would like to address this white woman who goes by the name of Nikki Marie on Facebook. Her page is private, but her DMs are wide open. You see, this scarecrow thought it'd be a good idea to slide in a black woman's DM, bully and harass her over having a small disability. Pause and read. Pause and read. Pause and read. You see, this beautiful black woman you decided to harass for having a small disability, when being compared to you is walking art. Black women are literally walking Picassos, which is why snow roaches like you envy us so much. You look like the cashier at H-E-B that has to call the manager every 5 seconds because you're too stupid to work the register. You look like splattered bird shit dried up on the side of someone's car. You couldn't match her beauty if she gave you an audio booklet with a step-by-step description on how to do so. And between me and you, I'm the bigger bully. Sit your ass down.
But you really lame. Did you really think you could play me? Well, you better think again. When you say these girls ain't loyal, but you got 7 girls taking pay your phone. Now tell me who's really loyal? It ain't you. These boys ain't loyal, talking about us girls, saying that we all bodies. But us girls will hold it down, pick you up when you down, and give you anything you want. You're trying to run game that's already been paid, gonna get your heart broken. Do you know who you are dealing with? Liar, liar. Thought you were slick. Liar, liar. But I'll always be liar. Liar, liar. Thought you were slick, but I'll always be liar.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness Gang, to join the Witness Nation. Now, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Hello, you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be.
I'm Whitney.
What up, you guys? Welcome to Whitney DTV. First, let's get into everything, shall we? Welcome. I would love to see where you guys are tuning in from, so please make sure to place your city in the chat and I will make sure to shout you out. What's that? Oh, home of keeping it cute so you won't get the boot. That's right. Make sure you guys please keep it cute so you won't get the boot. Okay, now what that means is that you do not have to agree with me or my remarks or opinions. This is my channel, however, and I ask that you respect me by respecting yourself. Whatever you have to say it with your chest, but make sure it is respectful. Okay, now in regards to everything that's going on with the R. Kelly trial and things of that nature, it is done. So I ask that you please respect my chat and do not spam my chat with your hashtag free R. Kelly's or anything pertaining to that if we are not talking about the topic. Okay, not for nothing, you do not have to agree, so your opinion is duly noted here. Okay, if nothing further, make sure you guys do not forget to stop, like this video, subscribe if you have not, and sharing is caring, so make sure you guys share this video so I can reach a broader audience. Okay, now not for nothing, if you guys would like to join the channel, you can find the link located in the description box down below, or feel free to look above. That's right, right there in the chat. It should be pinned. If it's not, it should be by now. Okay, not for nothing, if you like to support me on a monetary basis, you can support me by Cash App through the money sign Whitney D 2014, or make sure you look at the bottom of the screen and there is located other means of ways to donate to the channel: PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App. Nothing more. Thank you and enjoy the show. All right, you guys. Hello. Happy Sunday to everybody. I'm my Witness Gang members. What's up? I know, right? Yeah. Sunday. Yes, honey. Okay. I said, look, I usually, be enjoying my weekend or whatever. But, I said, what, let me pop in. Let me just pop up and pop out and pop my ish for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because yet another victim has came out and is finally talking to the media. And I had to jump on it and give my little 2 cents in regards to it. I will say, however, I already knew this was going on because Miss Rodgers, told me what was going on last week. But not for nothing, it has hit the fan. And like I said, I support all the victims. Everybody think it's just the AZRIEL tribe up over here, but not for nothing, I support all of them. Okay, and so Faith is no different. We're going to get into these articles that are out there and into these clips that are out there in regards to these interviews that she did, and we're going to do some slight compare and contrast when it comes to the likes of AZRIEL's interview / documentary in comparison to Faith Rodgers. Okay, y'all know I'm fair. And it's been some assessments out there going on in the world, and I'm going to give my 2 cents in regards to it. Okay, but not for nothing. Let me go on and get into these comments. What up, straight out of? Hey, honey, long time no see. Okay. So she says, been in school, so I've been missing your lives. I made it today. Yes, ma'am. And that's another reason why I said, let me come on Sunday. I know not too many people are really doing anything. It's at the church. You're chilling, you're relaxing. So I said, let me just get in their ears real quick on a Sunday, for my people during the week like you that go to school and have other things going on. So shouts out to you, straight. I miss you, honey bunches. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Diamond. Yes, girl, you been MIA. I've been missing your little pretty face. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Sharita with your pretty self. Hey, girl. Hey, Paradon. Hey. Paradigm. Sorry, my bad. Hey, honey. Welcome. Yes. Hey, Euphoria. What's up, honey? Hey. All right. Hey, everybody. And hey, y'all lurking in the bushes. Don't stay in there too long. I don't want you to get bit by no bugs. Okay. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get into everything. Like I said, Faith came out finally and is speaking to the press. I am super excited in regards to everything. We're going to look at the clips and then we're going to go ahead and get into the articles, okay? So let's get into this first clip. And this is brought to you by way of Rolling Stone, okay? Rolling Stone. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And then we're going to get into the clips, the video clips, okay? Again, shouts out to Rolling Stone. All right, let's go ahead and get into this first clip, okay?
When it comes to him being railroaded, I feel like even I had to go do some research myself on things that I wasn't even born yet when it happened. I feel like that term was very just inappropriate to use. This isn't something that people didn't know about. I think they just kind of ignored it or was like, that's not my business. And then when it got deep, then they're like, okay, well, maybe it is true. But then it's still like, but it's still their fault. But yet this is somebody that everybody knew about. The industry, entertainers, a lot of people. And nobody put a stop to it or tried to until now.
All right, as you guys heard in that clip, she's just talking about the whole railroad stuff that they putting out there, which is ridiculous. And I think it was actually brought by way of Bill Cosby. But like, we need to start looking at where the messages are coming from. It's like, nigga, please. All right, let's get into this second clip, and we're going to go ahead and get into this article.
One more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that definitely attributed to his character, the bad part and the arrogant part that I testified about. But as far as how it made me feel personally, it was more so like I know he was trying to deflect. Like if he could shout, shut up, he could. But there was like even times that he would just put his head down and shake. My dad was able to see a few angles that I couldn't see. And my dad said he was very uncomfortable. It just reminded me that, yeah, I know it's what you did. Like it kind of was just stamping him some more. I think it hurt him to see me speaking. You know, he hadn't seen me since I was 19. So you see somebody 4 years later and they're against you. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys heard from Faith, and we're going to get more into like my opinions in regards to all of this, but I want to go ahead and get all the information out first. And then we're going to, of course, review everything in regards to it. Okay. So I want to go ahead and get into this article. Like I told you guys, that is brought to us by way of Rolling Stone. Okay. So you guys can check this article out. Okay. Hey, Cece. Hey, Purple. Long time no see, pretty girl. Hey, Michelle. Hey. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into this article. Okay. R. Kelly victim, Faith Rodgers on conviction. Nobody put a stop to it until now. I think it hurt him to see me speaking. He hadn't seen me since I was 19. You see somebody 4 years later and they're against you. It's different, as we heard. For anyone who thinks R. Kelly was railroaded at his recent racketeering and sex trafficking trial, victim Faith Rodgers wants you to consider this. She wasn't even alive when the marriage certificate showing R. Kelly and had wed 15-year-old singer Aaliyah in 1994 was first unearthed by Vibe magazine that same year. The certificate falsely listed Aaliyah's age as 18. I wasn't even born yet when that happened. This isn't something that people didn't know about, Rodgers tells Rolling Stone in an exclusive interview Friday in some of her first comments since Kelly's recent conviction in his racketeering and sex trafficking case. This is somebody that everybody knew about. The industry, entertainers, a lot of people, and nobody put a stop to it or tried to until now, she said. It took a group of millennials to make it happen, which is crazy, she said. Rodgers, now 24, testified at Kelly's trial in Brooklyn federal court before a jury. It took about 9 hours to convict the I Believe I Can Fly singer on all charges. She said she called it upsetting to face him again in person and witness his arrogant demeanor in the courtroom, which included the singer moving his fingers like he was playing a piano when some of his music played as evidence. I know he was trying to deflect. Like if he could have shouted, "Shut up," he would have. There were even times when he would just put his head down and shake. My dad said he was very uncomfortable, she recalls. It just reminded me, yeah, you know, it's what you did, she adds. I think it hurt him to see me speaking. He hadn't seen me since I was 19. You see somebody 4 years later and they're against you, it's different. Rodgers spoke Friday alongside her lawyer, Gloria Allred, who represented 3 of the 5 victims who testified at Kelly's trial. Rodgers and Allred held a press conference together earlier in the day in Los Angeles in her first public appearance since the verdict. They said claims from people, including Bill Cosby spokesman Andrew Wyatt, that Kelly was railroaded are unfounded. R. Kelly was not railroaded. He was convicted based on evidence, Allred said in a statement. In her testimony, Rodgers recounted to jurors the horrific details of Kelly's abuse previously revealed in her 2018 lawsuit against the disgraced R&B star. She says Kelly demanded and violated her during a roughly year-long relationship, forcing sex on her, routinely locking her in rooms and vehicles as punishment for failing to please him, demanding she call him daddy, and knowingly infecting her with a sexually transmitted disease, i.e. herpes. She first met the Grammy winner at a 2017 concert in San Antonio, and 2 months later, he flew her to New York to attend another show. She says he forced her into non-permissive, painful, and abusive sex, and recorded unauthorized images that he weaponized against her. Now, when she decided to speak out, Kelly allegedly sent her lawyer a threatening letter. He really didn't want me to talk, but even though all that, it just gave me more drive to keep going. Once all my cards are on the table, there's nothing you can really do to me, she said at the press conference Friday. The stress of it all, it caused me anxiety, all types of medical problems. It's hard going up against people's favorite. Rodgers says she decided to press forward so the next young woman targeted by Kelly could be aware. Kelly, 54, is due to be sentenced in May by the same federal judge who oversaw his trial. He faces 10 years to life in prison. Rodgers said she's not sure if she'll attend the sentencing, but she hopes Kelly will show some remorse and accountability. So that is the article in regards to Rolling Stone. And I'm going to come on. I got one more article I want you guys to actually hear, and we're going to talk about it. But let me see what you guys are saying in this chat. Hey, Lasting Impression says, hi, Whitney and the Witness Gang. Lone Star, what it do? He says, what's good, chat? H-Town in the building for sure. Hey, Chastity, what's up? What's up, you guys? Okay, let me get into this last article that I would like for you guys to actually listen to. This is an article from the Newsweek, okay? They're going to read it as we listen, all right? So let me share my screen.
Faith Rodgers speaks for first time since R. Kelly trial. Faith Rodgers, one of many women who accused R. Kelly of sexual abuse before the R&B singer's conviction on sex trafficking and racketeering charges last month, shook her head no on Friday when asked during a press conference if she wanted an apology from Kelly. The apology is his conviction, Rodgers told reporters during the press conference, which was hosted in Los Angeles by her attorney, Gloria Allred. Reporters asked Rodgers what she wants to see when Kelly is sentenced, which is expected to happen next May. Rodgers, who testified during the 6-week trial in New York as one of the prosecution's many witnesses, said she noticed a whole lot of arrogance coming from Kelly and his attorneys in the courtroom. Looking forward to next spring's sentencing hearing, what I would like to see, at least by that time, is a little bit of remorse and accountability, Rodgers said. She was also asked what she would say to Kelly if given the chance to address him directly. "I have nothing to say to him," she responded. Friday's press conference marked the first time Rodgers spoke publicly since Kelly's conviction on September 27. In a news release distributed ahead of the press conference, Allred said Rodgers also planned to address comments comedian and actor Bill Cosby recently made in support of Kelly through his spokesperson, Andrew Wyatt. Cosby's own sexual assault conviction was overturned earlier this year. Shortly after Kelly's guilty verdict was announced, TMZ spoke with Wyatt, who said he had discussed the conviction with Cosby. Cosby said he believed Kelly had been railroaded. Wyatt told TMZ. Based on the evidence admitted at trial, the jury, after 9 hours of deliberation, decided that R. Kelly was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, and that he should be convicted, Allred told reporters Friday. R. Kelly was not railroaded. He was convicted based on the evidence. Rodgers added it was disheartening to see some people portraying Kelly as a victim. She said Kelly had repeatedly threatened her in an effort to prevent her from sharing her experiences publicly, which she first did in 2018. R. Kelly did receive a fair trial, Rodgers told reporters. He was not railroaded. Rodgers, now 24, filed a lawsuit against Kelly in May 2018 accusing the singer of mentally, sexually and verbally abusing her during the time they were together, which Rodgers estimated to be about 1 year according to the Associated Press. She also alleged in her lawsuit that Kelly gave her a sexually transmitted disease during their time together. Less than 1 year later, Rodgers appeared in the Lifetime documentary series Surviving R. Kelly, which aired in early 2019 and revived discussions about the allegations that had been circling since the mid-1990s about Kelly's treatment of women. Kelly's trial in New York began in mid-August and concluded it after 6 weeks. The Brooklyn jury announced its guilty verdict on racketeering charges and Mann Act violations on September 27. He could face life in prison for the New York conviction and is facing additional charges in Illinois and Minnesota, though trial dates for those charges have not yet been set. Just a quick word from our sponsor.
Introducing the Black.
All right, so you guys were able to hear both articles from the original Rolling Stone, which she actually did the press for, and then you guys heard the Newsweek. Hey, what's up, beautifully animated? So let's get to talking, okay? Let's talk about it. Those that are coming in, let me play the clips again just to get you guys caught up.
When it comes to him being railroaded, I feel like even I had to go do some research myself on things that I wasn't even born yet when it happened. I feel like that term was very just inappropriate to use. This isn't something that people didn't know about. I think they just kind of ignored it or was like, that's not my business. And then when it got deep, then they're like, okay, well, maybe it is true, but then it's still like, but it's still their fault. But yet this is somebody that everybody knew about, the industry, entertainers, a lot of people, and nobody put a stop to it or tried to until now.
One more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that definitely attributed to his character, the bad part and the arrogant part that I testified about. But as far as how it made me feel personally, it was more so like I know he was trying to deflect. Like if he could shout, shut up, he could. But there was like even times where he would just put his head down and shake. My dad was able to see a few angles that I couldn't see. And my dad said he was very uncomfortable. So it kind of, it just reminded me that, yeah, I know it's what you did. Like, it kind of was just stamping him some more. I think it hurt him to see me speaking. You know, he hadn't seen me since I was 19. So you see somebody 4 years later and they're against you. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into the gist of everything. Okay. So in regards to her interview, I'm proud of her. I am proud of Faith, just like I was proud of AZRIEL. Now, what I have been hearing through the grapevine, let's just be real, is the comparisons between AZRIEL's interview, her appearance, and the comparisons with Faith's appearance. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. What we not fixing to do. Okay. What we just not fixing to do. We're not fixing to compare these young ladies to each other because they're both victims. And that's on period. Okay. They're both victims in regards to the situation. Okay. But the difference between the dynamics of these young ladies, one had something to prove and the other one did not. One had a team of people, you know, that got her together. The other one did not. Okay. Both had choices that they made. They chose the choice that they made. Okay. In regards to AZRIEL, okay, she has not sat down just press like that. Okay. She had something to prove going back to Gayle King. That's period. Okay. Let's just put that out there. She went on there originally on this woman's platform and was very disrespectful towards her, but by way of R. Kelly. All right. Okay. So this was more so something that was like a self thing. It was like an intimate thing. You know, that's why it was no backing of lawyers. It wasn't a parent there. It was just her therapist. Okay. And it wasn't no big production and stuff like that. It wasn't a glam team and all that stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, that's not what that was about. This was her coming back and, you know, righting her wrong, if you will. And if you guys haven't seen the full interview, man, you guys are missing out. I hate that they put it on a stream service because some people was coming to me like, Whitney. It's on Paramount Plus. You have to pay for the subscription to watch it. Now, what I'm doing for my members only, we're going to stream it. I'm going to play the whole thing because I have the subscription to Paramount Plus. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, go ahead and become a member. And I'm going to be playing it this week. And we're going to watch the whole interview because it's very informative. It's very well put together. Very good. Okay. So my thing in regards to AZRIEL, it's really no comparison. Okay. This was two different way about moving that they were doing. Okay. In regards to AZRIEL's appearance, AZRIEL has always been a naturalist, period. Let's go back to whenever she was in the grasp of the likes of R. Kelly. Sorry, y'all, I was looking down at my phone. So she would wear her hair curly, natural. You know what I'm saying? She didn't wear too much makeup, you know what I'm saying, and things to that nature. She never was a glam person. You know what I'm saying? She never was, if you know her background. Okay. So, you know, like I told you guys, what I saw was production when she sat before Gayle King the first time when she was with R. Kelly. We heard in this interview with Gayle King that, you know, it was a show. It was a production behind it. So of course he wanted to make her look good and sit her up like a doll and stuff like that. But no shade, like I said, even in that interview, she didn't look her age. She was younger then. Okay, and he had her clothes from her neck down. That black jacket, and you know what I'm saying, like, come on now. But this one, you could tell she probably. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She got herself together, you know, and then like I showed you guys later on how she did get her hair pressed. And I told y'all, as a natural person myself, as a natural woman myself, baby, please, once that humidity hit it, baby, it ain't nothing you can do. Nothing. Okay. And it hits the roots first. But at the end of the day, don't know why you guys are tearing down this young lady, but you did. Okay. And that's what we do as Negroes, right? We tear each other down. We lift each other up and then we tear each other down. So in comparison to that, that's the difference between her and Faith, okay? Faith was very well put together. Absolutely, because she was doing a press run, okay? All right? She looked very good, rightfully so. She should, okay? But let's be real, Faith has always looked beautiful in anything that you saw her do, okay? Let's just be real. She always was well put together. That was an issue that people had when it came to Faith because, oh, she couldn't be no victim because look how to-do she is. You know? Faith is Faith was always. Y'all got to check her resume, baby. Faith has never had a hair out of place. Okay? And then she came from also a very together background, and you know what I'm saying, and so it is what it is. So in regards to appearances, like I said, y'all cannot compare. If y'all are, that's asinine, because at the end of the day, these are two different situations that are going on with these young ladies. Okay, one, like I said, has something to prove. The other one is actually doing like a press run and going around and doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is in regards to that. Now, it was some things in this interview that I do want to point out. Yes, why he didn't. Let me get into these comments before I address. Let me see. Okay, Michaela says, as much money as Angelo said he has, why he didn't get AZRIEL's hair done? Well, at the end of the day, AZRIEL is a grown woman. That's what y'all are forgetting. Okay, why y'all not keeping that same energy for Faith? Did Faith mama get her hair and makeup done? No. Faith is a grown woman, okay? These are grown women now. Okay? And furthermore, AZRIEL hair was done, sweetie. I posted that particular picture. She got her hair pressed. Her hair pressed. Yeah, her hair, her natural hair was pressed. Yeah, I just said that. But that was cute. Okay, that was real cute. Anyways, okay, but not for nothing. Y'all are sad. Okay, y'all are very sad, very sad. But yeah, if you guys would like to see the whole documentary with AZRIEL and Gail, join, and I will be streaming it because I got a membership and I can stream it. Okay, there go Miss Rodgers in the building. Hey, Miss Rodgers, can I ask you a question? Okay, if you don't mind, since we got Miss Rodgers in the building. Miss Rodgers, question: did you get Faith's hair and makeup done here, or was that Faith getting her hair and makeup done? Because I could have sworn, she's grown. But I just want to, because it seems like it doesn't matter what these victims do, they always tie in the parent. So it was some comparison, and someone in the comments stated, why didn't a father get his daughter's hair and makeup done for her appearances? And I said that you didn't even get Faith's hair and makeup done. That's her as a grown woman. Oh, okay. Thought so. Thank you. Miss Rodgers says Faith does her own makeup. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you, Miss Rodgers. Okay. Michaela says, why do you take up for Angelo when he's sleeping with his supporters? I don't understand that question. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In regards to me taking up for Angelo, I don't take up for Angelo. I take up for the victims. Y'all seem to tie in Angelo whenever I'm talking about, just like you did now. I'm talking about Faith in some way, shape, or form. You're tying in Angelo. I talk about AZRIEL. You tie in Angelo. I'm not talking about Angelo. And anything that Angelo does in his personal has nothing to do with me. Just like anything that any of these other individuals do with their personal life has nothing to do with me. That's not what I'm here for. But y'all can continue to worry about who people lay with and who people don't lay with, who they do and don't do stuff with. I'm talking about facts. Kind of like what Faith said. when she answered this question. Let me run this back for the people in the back.
One more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual. Mm-hmm. So
one more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual.
Oh, did you hear that? Did we hear that? Did we hear that? Yeah, people, this is not about facts or opinion. I mean, this is not about opinions or feelings. It's about facts. Yeah, it's about facts. So the facts are, sweetie, the parents, again, have nothing to do with these people on the stand. Okay? And the sad part about it is, as much as everybody keep tying me in connection with the CLARY'S and things of that nature, I don't bring them up. I stick to the facts. I stick to what I'm talking about. And the fact is that you guys always compare apples to oranges. What Angelo Clary, what Alice Clary, what AZRIEL Clary, or any of the other Clarys or any of the other Rodgers have anything to do with their personal life has nothing to do with me. What I'm talking about is the facts of the matter of what we're talking about when it comes to R. Kelly. And the fact of the matter is that he was not railroaded. They had all the evidence in the world. These women and men have a right to speak out after the fact to tell how they feel about the verdict. We do it. We did it. And because of you immature, ugly individuals, and I mean what I said, because it takes ugly individuals to compare victims to each other. It takes ugly individuals to deflect from some facts that was presented. And we're going to talk about that. Let me see what Miss Rodgers says. And then I'm going to get into some facts that Faith actually brought up that I want to talk about because I said it before. Miss Rodgers says, why are they concerned how Faith looks every time she comes out? She's together. So what are they talking about? 1 minute they claim R. Kelly took care of her, which is it? Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I was trying to tell them, y'all need to do y'all research. Anytime Faith stepped out the door, baby, anytime she posted something, she was well to do. That's why everybody kept saying that she can't be a victim. Because y'all got in y'all ridiculous heads how a victim is supposed to look, how a victim is supposed to operate. Well, baby, I stand before you as gorgeous as I am, baby. Lazy eye, no, baby. I'm very well put together. When I step out, I'm a victim. But I guarantee you when I dot that door, every hair on my head is laid out. Every tooth is glistening white. Every lipstick is in touch, baby. And I'm a victim. And I shake a little tail feather every now and again. You can't tell me what a victim is supposed to look like or not supposed to look like, okay? Just because you look like you done been ran over by a semi-truck, okay, and want to hide up under a rock does not mean that these women are going to do it. They got their voices and they're using it accordingly. But to sit up here and compare apples to oranges when these are two different situations when it comes to AZRIEL and when it comes to Faith is ridiculous. if y'all want to get to talking about something, let's get to talk about these raggedy suits that y'all Peking had on. Are we going to talk about it? Why is it that all this money that they say that this man has, he couldn't come in with a bad suit? Are we going to talk about it? Oh, okay. Let's leave that alone. Okay, we ain't gonna be sitting up here doing that. Y'all are ridiculous. Cause baby, he wasn't coming in just Machiavelli up in here. So, anyways, okay, baby, looked like he went to Belk, okay, and got his suit. But we ain't gonna talk about that. Anyways, Miss Rodgers says, and AZRIEL and Faith are very beautiful young ladies. There is no comparison, so they don't need to start that. Exactly. Okay. Thank you. Let's talk about how he wore the same suit with all this, but I'm just saying, with all this money. I'm just saying, baby, they being petty. With all this money, y'all alleged that this man had, but he kept the same suit on. Baby, I even saw on Power how whenever what's her name they came and got her a wig. They got her all the way together. Okay, but he couldn't. But all this money that y'all alleged that he had. Child, please. Y'all better stop. Y'all need to stop. Anyways, let's get into these facts, however, that let's get into these facts, however, that Faith did bring across. And I told y'all that, okay? Let me play this real quick, and I'm going to stop it after it comes across, okay? Let me find the clip first, which one it was. I think it was that.
When it comes to him being railroaded.
One more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that definitely attributed to his character, the bad part and the arrogant part that I testified about. But as far as how it made me feel personally, it was more so like I know he was trying to deflect. Like if he could shout, "Shut up," he could. But there was like even times that he would just put his head down and shake. My dad was able to see a few angles that I couldn't see. And my dad said he was very uncomfortable.
That's what I want to talk about. And I told you Negroes this before, but I guess y'all don't want to listen to me until I have to prove myself. That's fine. That's fine, because you know Whitney comes with receipts, okay? And if I don't got receipts, I bring people in the building. Prime example, Miss Rodgers. How you doing, Miss Rodgers? Okay. Anyways, yes, I told you people that this man was in trial disturbing the peace. I told y'all. Okay, I tried to tell y'all. I said this man was in there beatboxing, okay, and doing all kinds of stuff, throwing these victims off. Thank God it didn't work, but he was in there acting a plumb donkey, okay? Up in there, like I said, I think this man have some, for real, some psychological issues, and maybe they should have kept playing with it. Because maybe he would have got a lesser sentence acting like he was crazy. Because he was already acting like he was mentally challenged in there playing air piano when his music was playing and putting his head down, putting his head up. And I told y'all when AZRIEL got on trial, he got the coughing, moving his mask, banging on the table, acting like he looking for something, just being deflective and disruptive. Okay? All right? And then when John Doe was up on there, that man didn't know how to, he couldn't stay still. Okay? Couldn't stand still to save his life. All right? And that's why I was trying to tell you, Negroes, okay, that it was a lot of stuff going on in the courtroom. And then I also told you guys, yes, no, I was not in the courtroom, baby, because I got life out here in these streets. Okay? I have a whole husband, children, I got jobs to maintain. So no, I couldn't be up in there, but I did have people, eyewitnesses, that was relaying messages to me and letting me know verbatim. No, they weren't in the overflow or in the hallways. They were in the room. Okay. So my thing is all of this craziness with stuff not being proven and them not. No, this man did not get railroaded. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, it is ridiculous. He did not get railroad. When you think of railroad, it's like bombarded and, you know, and no, they had evidence, you guys. They had evidence to prove their case to be factual. Okay. So just want to let you guys know that. Okay, let me get into this chat and then we're going to talk a little bit more. Nicole, not true at all. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Nicole Gibbons says pastors' parents always act extremely but real victims who experience forced sex don't go back. She is the only victim I think was out for real. Okay. I don't agree with that. Let me tell you why. This is the reason why you can't say she's out for revenge. Okay. Let me just break this down to you. If anybody, and y'all know I'm fair. If anybody was out for revenge, baby, I would say it was AZRIEL. Okay. I wouldn't say it was Faith. Okay. What you got to understand is Faith wasn't connected like that, boo. She was not. She didn't love this man. She didn't. Okay. She didn't even know this man. Okay. She wasn't alive when he was doing all the stuff that he was doing. Okay. So what you're witnessing that transpired when it comes to Faith is what all the other victims should have did. Okay. She had a relationship, whatever it is, a situation with this man. Okay. She got exposed to a venereal disease. Okay. And she held him accountable. It ain't got nothing to do with revenge. Revenge you seek on people that you care about and that hurt your feelings and that they did something to you. All right. She did what all the other victims should have. And that is hold his butt accountable up front. It was no time that went through, baby. It was no time that went from when it happened to when she did it. It was boom. When she saw the reactions, she held this Negro accountable. And Faith didn't live when Faith could go and come as she pleased. That's why her experience was not the same as the other ones. She was grown. So I can't agree with that, Nicole, in regards to, her trying to seek revenge. No. And at the end of the day, who cares? I just want to know what revenge got to do with what he did. Again, that's very deflective. Regardless of why these victims did what they did, they're victims and something happened. When you say stuff like that, it's deflective. Just as well as when you say, what about the parents? It's deflective. That's just like saying, well, if the slaves didn't act up, if they didn't talk back, they wouldn't get beat. What? That takes away from the slave masters beating on them. That's and I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but my thing is that it's very deflective. You again take away from what he did. I shared a situation with you guys on my Straight Talk episode where I had been giving a baby from a neighbor. Okay. And she left that baby with me overnight. I didn't know her. Okay. I helped her one time. I didn't beat that baby. I didn't starve that baby. She came, got her child, and the baby was in perfect peace after that. It's my responsibility not to abuse, rape, sodomize, molest these individuals. So I can't agree, Nicole. I'm sorry. Revenge or not, it does not negate what this man did to them, period. And we already saw he broke the law in a lot of cases, period. I don't know what the conversation is anymore at this point. Okay. Miss Rogers says, I'm not going back and forth with anyone because at this point you are a non-factor. He's where he needs to be. Exactly. He's where he needs to be. If she was out for revenge, can we blame her? He knowingly exposed her to an incurable disease. Come on now, that's my point. And I would be seeking revenge too. They'd be lucky he didn't get a bullet. And I'm just being honest with you. You got people that don't play about theirs. And then if somebody did that, they'd be wrong, right? Case in point, it's just one victim's parent. Well, the victimizer was another child of hers. She killed her child. Yeah. She killed her child. Now, that child is gone, and now she's in jail. Would y'all prefer that? Or would y'all prefer a person have common sense and give them their rightful time in court? It's just the hypocrisy for me. It's just ridiculous. First, y'all say y'all want him to have a fair trial. He did that. It was fair. And now you're still saying that, it wasn't fair. So it is what it is. Child. It's ridiculous. Let me see what you guys. When people say Africans sold their own people into slavery, that doesn't make it okay that Americans still enslaved them once they got to the U.S. Both are wrong, period. I'm glad you no longer support him, but you still don't understand what victimizing is. Exactly, Nicole. You got to understand, baby. Not to mention, he's still got more trials to go. He's nowhere near done. Speaking of which, let's get into some information. Let's get into some facts. Because, see, y'all know your girl talks more so about facts. I don't really talk too much about, hearsay or whatever, okay? Because that's neither here nor there. Let's get into some facts when it comes to this Illinois trial. Okay, now I was going to present this to you guys on Monday, but since we got, people in the building, let's go ahead and get into the indictment of Illinois. Yeah. That's already been filed. It was filed back in February. Your girl got those transcripts. So let's get into some facts, okay? Let me share my screen with you guys. And let's get into some facts and see what's going to happen for him in Illinois. And also, like I told you guys, to be patient, that they were going to hold these people that need to be held accountable, to be held accountable. So here we go. What you guys are viewing on your screen is the Illinois indictment. Yeah, this is facts. Not opinions. This is facts. Yeah. We bring receipts over here and we talk about facts, not opinions, not feelings. I feel a lot of ways when it comes to this, but we're going to talk about the facts. Okay. Now, this is the indictment, the Illinois indictment. We finally got it. So let's put some bombs in the chat for that. Okay. Without further ado, let's go on and get into it. Okay. We're moving forward. New York is a done data. Okay. And let's go ahead and get into it, all right? Yeah, we about facts over here. We're not about opinions, feelings, or any of that. Y'all can keep y'all feelings to yourself. We're about facts. Now, this is an indictment for Illinois. They've already dropped it, and your girl got it. You see that? Yeah. It says February 13, 2020, this was filed. Yeah, they were already getting ready for Illinois. So, okay, let's see what is going to happen in Illinois, okay? All right. So that says, it's not just Robert Sylvester Kelly. Wow. Look at there. It's not just Robert Sylvester Kelly that they have. It is Robert, also known as R. Kelly, and Daryl McDade. Oh, and Milton Brown, known as June Brown. I also think that's June Bug. Put some bombs in the chat, y'all. We not talking about past tense no more. We're moving to the future. Yeah, we're going on and talking about this Illinois trial. We're no longer talking about what had happened was. Yeah. They're holding the people involved. We're knocking down the enterprise pieces. Okay, let's go ahead and see what had happened was. Yeah. We're no longer reading old stuff. Let's get into some new stuff. Count 1. The special May 2019 grand jury charges in or around 1998 or 1999 in Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division. Before we get into it, I need y'all to click that like button. Baby girl is bringing you guys some, not necessarily exclusive because you guys can get it, but we're bringing facts. And I'm going to bring it by way of the R. Kelly Case Open Discussion Group. Shouts out to them. That group brings the leading and information in regards to the R. Kelly trial. And this is where I obtained these files. So shouts out to them. Okay. But I need you guys to take out the time to press, click, smash, okay, that like button. Right now. Let's get those likes up before I go into reading the transcripts in regards to the Illinois indictment. Okay. All right. I see 30, but we got 82 people viewing right now. I need to get those likes up. Okay. Let's get those likes up. Get out the bushes and at least click the dislike button. I mean, you know. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the reading of these this indictment. All right. And y'all see that stamp, baby. You see that stamp? Okay. Just making sure y'all know. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein, did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor 1. Okay, so y'all do the count. Minor 1. To engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video 1. Okay, you hear that right? Video 1, meaning evidence. Okay, so again, if y'all hear anything in regards to evidence not being there, okay, we have evidence. Nicole says, I'm sorry, Whitney, but I just don't understand why you keep calling his assistants requesting flights, so I apologize. Huh? What? Yeah, you apologize, but then you're saying something else. I'm not even talking to you, Nicole. I'm not even in the chat. So you're referring stuff to me, and I'm not quite sure what the conversation is because I'm not talking to you. So if you can clarify that for me, why I keep calling his assistants requesting flights. Huh? Anyways, let me get into these transcripts. Okay. So this is evidence 1, okay? Video 1. And defendant knew or had reason to note that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed. And this violates Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A. Okay. Now count 2. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges between approximately September 23rd, 1998 and September 25th, 1999. So this tells us right here, you guys. This tells us right here that this is the first video from Rashonda. Okay. So we're guessing that minor 1 is Rashonda, you guys. Between approximately September 26, 1998 and September 25th, 1999 at Chicago in the North District of Illinois' Eastern District. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein, did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor 1 again. So count 1 and 2 are for both for minor 1, which is Rashonda. So Rashonda is going to be in the trial and cooperating and has pressed charges. To engage in sexual explicit conduct for the purpose of producing a visual depiction of such video, of such conduct, namely video 2. A visual depiction of such conduct, namely video 2. We have 2 videos, you guys. 2 videos, not 1, but 2. Okay? So we don't want to hear, oh, that's the same video that he got to quit. No. No. This is a second video with the same minor, baby. Yeah. He didn't learn from the first time. He kept making videos. So this is a second one with the young lady, minor 1 in it, which is Rashonda. And defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mail, which is a violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A. Okay. Now the thing is that he was transporting it by way of, that backpack that he would wear all the time, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll have them ship the videos and stuff like that. All right, let's get to count 3. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges between approximately September 26, 1998 and September 25th, 1999 at Chicago in North District of Illinois Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein, did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor 1, same minor, to engage in sexual explicit conduct for the purposes of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video 3. We're now at 3 videos, people. 3 videos. Not 1, not 2, but 3 videos, and we're still going. And the defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, which is a violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A. So when you ask, well, what law did he break? That's the freaking law. This is the reason why you guys can't keep depicting, well, the parents, did they break this law? Did a parent break any of those laws that R. Kelly broke? Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Count number 4. We're on count 4, you guys. Remember, he had 9 counts on the other trial, okay? This is count 4. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around 1998 at Chicago in Northern District of Illinois Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein, did knowingly employ, use, persuade, induce, entice, and coerce a minor, namely minor 1, same Rashonda, to engage in sexually explicit conduct for the purposes of producing a visual depiction of such conduct, namely video 4. 4 videos. 4 videos. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 videos. 4. Okay? Not the one that was from 1919, but 3 new ones. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. And we still going with the same minor, with Rashonda, the one that everybody said that wasn't her, and he got acquitted. Oh, okay. Well, it's 4 different ones. We'll have more visuals to be able to see if it's her. Okay. And defendant knew or had reason to know that such visual depiction would be transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, or such visual depiction was actually transported in interstate or foreign commerce or mailed, which is a violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A. Let's continue because we're not done. Count 5. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges at times material to this indictment. Defendant Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, was a resident of Chicago, Illinois, and was a Grammy Award-winning recording artist and record producer. Kelly was the president and manager of several businesses, each located in Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, that he maintained in furtherance of his music career, including but not limited to Bass Productions Ltd. and Robert Sylvester Kelly Enterprises. Okay, LLC, the Kelly businesses. From in or around June 1991 until in or around January 2014, Kelly and or one or more of the Kelly businesses employed defendant Daryl. Okay, now we get into the handlers and to the runners and to the enablers. Okay. Daryl McDavid as a business manager. McDavid was a principal at Winkler and McDavid Ltd. located in Oak Park, Illinois, as a manager. Okay, now he was a manager for Robert Kelly. McDavid was involved in providing services to Kelly, which services were in part intended to protect Kelly's image, reputation, and assets in the face of actual and potential criminal and civil actions involving individuals who were victims of sexual misconduct by Kelly. Y'all heard that? So this man was brought on to provide these particular services to basically cover up, do whatever he needed to do in order to make his client, okay, his boss man look good. Okay? From at least approximately 1997 to at least approximately February 2019, Milton Brown. Here goes another one. Milton Brown, also known as Junebug, was employed by Kelly and or one or more of the Kelly businesses. Okay, minor one met Kelly in or around 1996 or 1997 when minor one was approximately 12 or 13 years old. Minor 3. Okay, we're at minor 3 now. Okay, so that's one minor. Okay, let's take our notes. Okay. We have minor 1, which we are alleging to be Rashonda. Then we have minor 3, which we don't know. Thank goodness, because y'all would have swear that she just was, out for his money and publicity too, but y'all don't know them. Minor 3 met Kelly in or around 1996 when minor 3 was approximately 15 years old. Minor 4. Okay, now we're up to 3 minors. Okay. Met Kelly in or around 1999 when minor was approximately 16. Minor 5. Okay. Now we're up to a total of 4 minors, which I'm thinking is like Rashonda's friends and stuff like that. That's just my opinion because it's around the same year. Or it could be Javante's friends. We don't know. We'll see. Minor 5. Met Kelly in or around 1997 or 1999 when minor was approximately 13 or 14. Child, please. Minor 6, which now we have 5 minors. Minor 6 met Kelly in or around 1997 or 1998 when minor 6 was approximately 14 or 15. So that's 5 minors thus far. Kelly was born in 1967. Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts as those terms are defined in Title 18 United States Code, Section 2246. With minor 1, minor 3, minor 4, minor 5, and minor 6 when they were each under the age of 18. Between in or around 1998 and in or around 2002, Kelly recorded himself. He recorded himself. Nobody forced him. Nobody coerced him. Nobody made him. He recorded himself on video engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors. Including minor 1, 4, and 5. Thank you for that correction, Andrew. Javante wasn't a minor at this point. Video 1, listen to this evidence, okay? Listen to the evidence. Video 1, video 2, video 3, and 4 depict, meaning you can see. Meaning you can see it happening. Depict Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 when minor 1 was under the age of 18. In approximately April 2000, the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services began to investigate whether Kelly was sexually abusing minor 1. Do you hear that? Somebody called the Department of Children and Family Services. Did y'all know that? Hey, Rally. On or about June 5th, 2002, a grand jury of the Circuit Court of Cook County, Illinois, returned an indictment charging Kelly in the case of People of the State of Illinois versus Robert Kelly. This is what he got off on. But because of this right here, because of somebody reporting his behind to the Department of the Children and Family Services, which, okay, what I heard through the grapevine is Sparkle. She did what she was supposed to do as an aunt. Okay. That's what triggered the investigation and brought about the trial. Beginning in approximately 2000 and continue to the date of the return of the superseding indictment at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois and elsewhere, Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Darrell McDavid, defendants herein did not only conspire with each other. Okay, so Robert Kelly and Darrell did what they needed to do to conspire in individual A and others known and unknown to the grand jurors to commit an offense against the United States, namely to knowingly alter, destroy, manipulate, conceal, cover up, falsify, and make a false entry in any record, document, and tangible object with the intent to impede, obstruct, and influence the investigation and proper administration of any matter within the judicial jurisdiction of any department or agency of the United States and in relation to and contemplation of such matter or case in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 1519. It was a part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others, okay, knew of Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, and knew that Kelly recorded himself engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors on videotape. So they knew. They knew. And y'all want to yell out parents when they didn't know. But I concur. Let me continue. It was further part of the conspiracy that in approximately 2001, Kelly and McDavid learned that multiple videos, including but not limited to video 1, video 2, video 3, and video 4, depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, were missing from Kelly's collection of such videos. It was further a part of the conspiracy that in order to conceal and cover up the existence of videos from investigators, Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to collect the missing videos that depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors. Child. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to pay money and cause money to be paid on Kelly's behalf to victims, witnesses, and others to ensure that they would not cooperate with law enforcement and would conceal and cover up evidence, including videos relating to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following. Child. Okay, so for those that are coming in, we are reading the Illinois indictment. Okay, we are reading the Illinois indictment. Okay, this is the Illinois indictment for the Illinois trial. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I'm gonna keep reading. I just wanted to put that Illinois indictment. Let me put this on here for y'all. For those that are coming in again, we're reading the Illinois indictment. Okay. This is the Illinois indictment for R. Kelly, and this includes some of his helpers. Let me put this down here for those that are coming in, okay? All right. Between approximately 2001 and approximately 2009, Kelly McDavid, individual A, and others caused individual B to be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for obtaining and returning multiple videos that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with a minor. In approximately early 2007, Kelly and McDavid agreed to pay individual D approximately $250,000 to return a videotape that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Am I reading that right? In approximately early 2007, Kelly and McDavid agreed to pay individual D approximately $250,000 to return a videotape that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D. Oh, so was this Lisa, you guys? Okay, Miss Roger, that's what I thought. So, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. So, all right. Okay, so that's right. Okay, so individual D, we're alleging to be, and I say alleged because we don't know. Okay, it is Lisa. Okay, I thought so. Okay. So, wow, they're bringing back all of that information. Whoa, okay, let's keep going. In approximately 2007, Kelly and McDavid paid individual C and individual D each approximately $100,000 in exchange for their efforts to return to Kelly video. Okay, so I'm guessing individual C is the other person that was attached to R. Kelly, because I remember Lisa talking about it. Okay. All right. I see y'all in the chat. Thank y'all for validating it. Okay, yeah. So, yep. So I gather. Okay. In exchange for their efforts to return to Kelly videotapes that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D. So, oh, baby. So we can possibly allegedly assume that Lisa is going to be at this trial, and she can depict that was Rashonda in that tape, y'all. And I think she already did, right? She was in the first trial. Let's continue, though. On or about April 17, 2007, Kelly and McDavid caused one of Kelly's businesses, Base Productions Ltd, to issue a check in the amount of $2,000 to Brown, who cashed the check. That y'all better know that this is Fed. Okay, they can pull. Child, let me keep reading. That's why I be telling y'all, if parents or anything was involved, sweetie, we would know. Who cashed the check that same day, which Kelly, McDavid, and Brown intended to use to pay individuals C and D for their efforts to return to Kelly videotapes that they knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D. As a condition of being paid money for returning videotapes that depicted Kelly engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, Kelly and McDavid directed individual B, individual C, and individual D to take polygraph examinations regarding whether they had returned all copies of such videotapes. Okay, yes. Okay, yep, that is. Okay, we know that. In approximately, so she wasn't lying about what she was saying. So in approximately June 2008, after learning that individual B planned to announce at a press conference that he had recovered videos depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, Kelly, McDavid, and others paid individual B approximately $170,000 to cancel the press conference. Dang, that's why he broke. No shade. This nigga was paying all people. God dang. Can I get $1 not to read the transcripts? I guess. Child. In approximately 2014 and 15, Kelly paid McDavid to ensure that McDavid would continue to conceal and cover up evidence, including but not limited to video 2. So he paid McDavid. He paid his employee, basically. Wow. Child. So he paid McDavid to ensure that McDavid would continue to conceal and cover up evidence, including but not limited to video 2, video 3, and video 4 relating to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors. Child. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others. I want y'all to see that others. They will get their day. They will get their day. Agreed to intimidate, threaten, pressure, persuade, and attempt to persuade other individuals, including but not limited to minor one's parents. Wow. So that confirms the whole trip allegations. Y'all remember that? That he paid for the parents to go off on a vacation conveniently during the time of the trial so they couldn't get subpoenaed. Child. See, my mama always taught me it's better to tell the truth because it's harder to keep up with all the lies to cover up for the lie. You know what I'm saying? So basically, in this fool's case, you should have just not did it because now you got to pay to cover up all of this foolery that you did. Child, let's finish. Individual D and minor 5 to falsify and make a false entry in a record document and tangible object related to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following. In approximately December 2000, oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all, I'm in the comments. I'm reading y'all comments. Too busy paying. Yes, he was too busy paying dirty hands. It's getting deep, ain't it? We're going to keep reading. It's getting deep, y'all, right? That's why I be telling people. It's time out just by doing the whole just, like not reading facts. Let's read facts and let's move forward. It is what it is with the last trial, okay? Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, goodness. I was not trying to do that. Oh, Lord. Okay. It's done. Okay? It's done. I don't know why we still worrying about New York. It's done. Okay? This is the indictment for Illinois, you guys. Those that are coming in. I'm going to continue, but I want you guys to get them likes up. Get the likes up. Anyways, let's continue. I just was looking at the comments. All right, let's go. A few more pages. Anyways, in approximately December 2000, pursuant to instructions that minor one received from Kelly, minor one falsified and caused a false entry to be made in a police record. Uh-oh. Minor one falsified and caused a false entry to be made in police records. But it was by way of Kelly. Anyways, when minor one denied to law enforcement officers that Kelly engaged in a sexual relationship with minor one. In approximately May 2002, McDavid instructed minor one's father. Wow. Yo, this is good. Okay. McDavid instructed minor one's dad to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor one. And then this man done died. Y'all. So, wow, this is completely sad, y'all, because they said that he cried on the stand. He cried on the stand because he knew that was his daughter, and he had to look at it. And then he had to sit there and lie about it. And y'all, this is evidence. They got the evidence. They got paper trail and receipts and stuff like that. Yeah. We're going to see how this turned out in Illinois. It goes on to say McDavid instructed minor's father to deny that video one depicted minor one engaging in sexual acts with Kelly. Oh, my God. Y'all, this is so sick. Y'all, this is so sick. Can you imagine that father? But he took the money. See, this is the parents that y'all should be getting mad at. Yeah. This is the time where y'all should be screaming, where were the parents? This man took the money, went to trial, looked at his daughter getting sexually violated, and still stood up on that stand crying and all and said no. So this is a parent that y'all can be outraged, because I am. As he lays in his grave now, that is messed up. He took the money. When McDavid knew that video one did depict minor one engaged in sexual acts with Kelly, as instructed, minors as instructed, minor one's father falsely denied to the grand juries that video one depicted Kelly and minor one, thus creating a false record and a false entry in a record, document, and tangible object. See, now if he was still alive, he will be held accountable. That's obstruction to justice. He would have been held accountable as a parent. See, that would have been the outrage of the parents. He was at trial, Sharita. He was at the one back in 2008 or whatever that trial was. He did stand on trial. He was on trial. Because that's what they were saying. He was on trial crying and saying that that wasn't his daughter. I think okay, well, let me get this clear. Andrew, you know. Yeah, there it goes. Grand jury. Thank you, Sharita. Yes, he wasn't at the trial, but he testified for the grand jury. Yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you for clarifying that. In approximately May 2002, Kelly persuaded minor one to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor one. Minor one falsely denied to the grand juries that Kelly engaged in a sexual relationship with minor one and that minor one was not depicted on video one. Child. Thus creating a false record and a false entry in a record, document, and tangible object. In approximately May 2002, Kelly attempted to persuade minor 5 to provide knowingly false testimony to the Cook County grand jury investigating Kelly's sexual relationship with minor 1. In that, Kelly instructed minor 5 to testify falsely that she did not recognize minor 1 on video 1. On or about July 26, 2007, Kelly and McDavid directed individual D, Lisa, to falsely deny that individual D and Kelly engaged in sexual acts together with minor 1. When Kelly and McDavid knew that Kelly had engaged in sexual acts together with minor 1 and individual D, as Kelly and McDavid intended, a false record, document, and tangible object was prepared based upon individual D's false statements. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, and others agreed to intimidate, threaten, pressure, persuade, and provide benefits and money to victims, family members, witnesses, and others to ensure that they would destroy, conceal, cover up, falsify, and make a false entry in a record, document, intangible object, and continue to abide by previous false statements and entries in such items relating to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors, such as the following. In approximately January and February 2002, Kelly and McDavid caused minor 1 and minor 1's parents to travel. Minor 1 and minor 1 parents. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. See, these are the parents that you should be yelling and screaming out. Where are the parents too? Yeah, they were going on trips. Yeah, they were lying on trial and stuff like that, knowingly that this man was doing this to their child and all this stuff. So yeah, this is when y'all need to be outraged. Minor 1 and minor 1's parents to travel to foreign countries to make them unavailable to law enforcement investigating minor 1's sexual relationship with Kelly and video 1. From at least approximately 2000 to approximately 2015, Kelly and McDavid made payments to and bought gifts for minor one and minor one's parents. See, they were receiving gifts and stuff like that. Yeah, this is where the parents were in this case. With the intent to persuade and induce minor one and minor one's parents to conceal, cover up, falsify, and make a false entry in any record, document, and tangible object about Kelly's sexual relationship with minor one, and to continue to abide by previous false statements and entries in such items, including the existence of multiple videos depicting Kelly engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor one. Between approximately January 2014 and approximately October 2015, Kelly caused monthly payments to be made to minor one. Dang, y'all. This nigga was still paying. This Negro was still paying. Kelly caused monthly payments to be made to minor one via the Kelly businesses, many of which contain settlement in the transaction line or something similar. Kelly made these payments to ensure that minor one continued to abide by her prior false statements regarding Kelly's sexual relationship with minor one. And to ensure that minor one continued to conceal and cover up the existence of multiple videos. Multiple videos depicting Kelly engaging in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor one. In approximately 2014 and 2015, McDavid received payments from Kelly relating to services he provided to conceal and cover up evidence, including but not limited to video 2, video 3, and video 4, and to continue to conceal and cover up such evidence of Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors that he provided to protect Kelly's image, reputation, and assets in the face of actual and potential criminal and civil actions by individuals who were victims of sexual misconduct by Kelly, including services that McDavid provided to falsely and create a false entry in a record, document, and tangible object. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly used physical abuse, violence, threats of violence, blackmail, and other controlling behaviors against victims so that Kelly could maintain control over them, prevent them from providing evidence to law enforcement, and persuade them to continue to abide by prior false statements relating to Kelly's sexual contact and sexual acts with minors and videos of such conduct. It was further part of the conspiracy that Kelly, McDavid, Individual A, and others concealed and hid and caused to be concealed and hidden the existence of and acts done in furtherance of the conspiracy. All right. In furtherance of the conspiracy and to accomplish the objectives of the conspiracy, defendants committed one or more overt acts in the northern districts of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere, which overt acts include, but were not limited to, the following. On or about August 21, 2001, individual A, acting as an agent for Kelly or McDavid, entered into a contract with individual B to recover and return videotapes that depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minors in exchange for $100,000 plus no more than $40,000 in expenses. The contract required individual B to deliver the tapes to individual A by Thursday, August 23rd, 2001, in order to receive payment. On or about approximately April 17th, 2007, and April 20, 2007, David, on Kel's behalf, okay, on Kel's behalf, he did it for R. Kelly, received from individual C and individual D videotapes that McDavid and Kelly knew depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D in approximately March and April 2007. At the direction of McDavid and Kelly's behalf, individual C and individual B took polygraph examinations regarding the videos that individual C and individual D had returned depicting Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with minor 1 and individual D, included whether there were individual copies of the videotape. So he made them take a polygraph test to make sure that there was no other videos. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a drink. All right, I'm back, y'all. Ciao, please. I don't know what to tell y'all. I try to tell y'all, anybody involved with this man, y'all gonna have to take y'all day in court. They're gonna have to meet the Reaper. Okay, that's why I keep telling y'all, any parent involved is gonna have to be held accountable, and that's on period. And I'm sorry, no shade, deceased and all, God rest his soul. They took the money. I couldn't imagine a parent standing on trial, seeing their child get pissed on, having sex with this old geezer, and sit there and not break down. Not break down and be like, oh, bump this, bump the money, that's my baby. Nothing. Child, please, come be me. Let's continue. In approximately September 2008, Kelly caused a Base Productions Ltd Check signed by McDavid to be issued to minor one's father, payable in the amount of $30,000 on or about June of wait a minute. Okay, sorry, y'all. On or about June 30th, 2009, Kelly and McDavid caused a wire payment to be made from a base Production Ltd bank account to pay individual B to settle a lawsuit that individual B had filed for payment for recovering and returning videotapes that depicted Kelly engaged in sexual contact and sexual acts with a minor. In approximately August 2013, Kelly caused Base Productions Ltd to transfer a title of a GMC Yukon Denali to minor one. Whoa. Wow. Yes, minor one is Rashonda. Wow. Child. Transfer the title. Baby, she was driving in a Denali. Child. Where's Rhonda Denali? Where AZRIEL Denali? Where Faith Denali? Oh, okay. Mama Rodgers, did you receive a payment? We're just curious. Child, please. And approximately, I'm sorry, y'all have to snack. This was a long reading. In approximately September 2014, Kelly caused a wire transfer in the amount of $80,000 to be paid to McDavid through his firm Winkler and McDavid Ltd. Wow, he was getting paid handsomely for his silence, and now he ain't gonna be able to see any of that in jail. Good luck with that. In approximately October 2014, Kelly caused a RSK Enterprise LLC check to be issued to minor one, payable in the amount of $1,150 with the notation personal RK in the memo line. Child. In approximately October 2015, Kelly caused a wire payment to be made from RSK Enterprise LLC to minor, payable in the amount of $1,150 with the notation settlement payment. Although the payment was not made, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Something came in. Hold on. Huh? Oh, okay, yeah, hold on, y'all. One second. Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay, sorry, y'all. Although the payment was not made pursuant to a settlement with Kelly. Sorry, y'all. In approximately December 2015, Kelly caused a wire payment in the amount of $100,000 to be made from, RSK Enterprises LLC to agents of McDavid on McDavid's behalf, all in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 371. You know what? I'm curious. Are y'all curious about that? I wonder what this is. United States Code Section 371. Let's look that up. Tickle my fancy for a sec. Let me look this up. Let's see what that code is. I'm just looking up this section, this code, y'all. Okay. So it says the general conspiracy statute. It says creates an offense if two or more persons conspire either to commit any offense against the United States or to defraud the United States or any agency thereof in any manner or for any purposes. Oh yeah, child, baby, please. Yeah, y'all done. See, y'all don't. What y'all gotta understand. See, you can probably get away with like the local little stuff when you messing with people, but when you messing with the government, child, please. Like, good luck with that. I see why he broke too, Jennifer. That's why I said earlier, girl, he was paying all these people, still paying Rashonda and her family, paying McDavid to shut up. I mean, that's why that nigga broke. That's why he's freaking talking about he's a broke legend. Thank you, Miss Rodgers. Yeah, Miss Rodgers, y'all owe a denali, baby. Faith didn't get her denali because it says on here, Miss Rodgers, that Rashonda got a denali. She was receiving payments. Her parents then went on lavish trips and received payments. Y'all, man, y'all didn't get y'all cut, Miss Rodgers. You know, since that's what he doing. She got her own cut, baby. Michelle, she got her own cut. She got her own cut. The parents was taken care of, and she was taken care of individually. So I don't think that they gave her a cut they didn't need to. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all want to yell out parents, yell out these parents. These parents went on trips with this man's money, kept receiving checks, stood on trial and lied because of that money. But y'all up here yelling, cussing, spitting out parents that are just going to trial to support their children, or who online going to bat for their children. Y'all want to yell out parents and stuff like that when ain't no record. And I told y'all gonna stop underestimating me. I told y'all if it can be discovered, they're going to be held accountable. And Whitney is going to report on every parent like I'm doing now. These parents are bogus. They failed Rashonda. Period. I don't know where y'all get off thinking that this channel is like that. I'm not biased to that defense, to that where I won't hold no parent accountable. I'm a parent. These people accepted payments monthly. Went on trips, stood willingly on trial and lied. These parents that we've been hearing about have not. Her parents failed her. I don't care where one of them at. They failed her. Let's continue. Count 6. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges. Paragraphs 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, E, and 8 of count 5 are incorporated here. Beginning in or around August 2001 and continue to in or around April 2007. At Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, Darrell McDavid, and Milton Brown, also known as June Brown, which I also think is AKA Junebug, if I'm not mistaken. Defendants herein did knowingly conspire with each other, individual A, individual B, and others known and unknown to the grand juries to receive child pornography. As defined in Title 18 United States Code Section 22568A, namely Video 2, Video 3, and Video 4 that has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and foreign commerce by any means. And what does that violate? Well, it violates Title 18 United States Code Section 2252A, A2, and B1. Count 7. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around August 2001 at Chicago in Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Darrell McDavid. Defendants herein did knowingly receive child pornography as defined in Title 18 United States Code Section 22568A, namely Video 2, 3, and that has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and foreign commerce by any means. And that is in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2252A, A2, and 2. Count 8. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges from or about April 17, 2007 to on or about April 20, 2007 in Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, and Darrell McDavid, defendants herein did knowingly receive child pornography. Yep, thank you. Miss Rodgers said no, thank God. Faith didn't need anything from him. That part. As defined in Title 18 United States Code Section 22568A, namely Video 4, that has been mailed and shipped and transported in interstate and foreign commerce by any means in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2252AA 2 and 2. Count 9. Y'all, we still got 6 pages, as y'all can see up here, to go. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges beginning from approximately 1997 to continue to approximately September 2001 at Chicago in Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor one, who had not attained the age of 18 years. Oh, that's you. Okay. To engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720 Illinois Compound Statutes, Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. Count 10. Count 10. Y'all, we still got 5 pages to go. We at count 10 now. Illinois is not playing with him. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges in or around summer 1996 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division, and elsewhere. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce, did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 3, who had not attained the age of 18 years, to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720 Illinois Compound Statutes, Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. We're on count 11, okay? Just in New York alone, he had 9 counts. We're on count 11, and we still got 4 pages. These special May 2019 grand jury further charges beginning from approximately 1999 and continue to approximately August 2000 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce, did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 4, who had not attained the age of 18 years, to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely sexual exploitation of a child in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2251A. In violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. Count 12. My God, today. 3 more pages. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges, beginning approximately 1997 and continuing to approximately October 2001 at Chicago in the Northern District of Illinois, Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defended herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce, did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 5, who had not attained the age of 18, to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720, Illinois Compiled Statute Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. Count 13. We still got 2 pages, people. The special May 2019 grand jury further charges beginning from approximately 1997 and continue to approximately December 2000 in Chicago in Northern District, Illinois of Eastern Division. Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, defendant herein using the mail or any facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce did knowingly persuade, induce, entice, and coerce any individual, namely minor 6, who had not attained the age of 18 years to engage in sexual activity for which any person can be charged with a criminal offense, namely aggravated criminal sexual abuse in violation of Title 720, Illinois Compiled Statutes Section 512 through 16D, in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422B. Sorry, y'all. I'm just catching my breath. Whew, this is a lot. This Negro, all these different counts, all these different, child, I can't. How y'all doing? Y'all okay? Okay, we got 2 more pages, you guys, and we're wrapping it up. Y'all just bear with me. Let me get a little breather, y'all, because I'm reading all this, so just bear with me. This is crazy. All right. Whew, let's get this done. Forfeiture allegations. The special May 2019 grand jury further alleges, upon conviction of an offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code Sections 2251 and 2252A, as set forth in this superseding indictment, defendants Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, Darrell McDavid, and Milton Brown, also known as June Brown, and Junebug, if I'm not mistaken, too. Am I not mistaken, right? Thank you all. She said, thank you for reading. Thank you, Shell. Oh, gosh. Sorry, y'all. My leg was itching. Okay. No problem. I don't mind reading this for y'all. It's a lot. Shall forfeit to the United States of America any matter which contains visual depictions. Oh, y'all hear that? They have to turn it over. They had to turn it over. Forfeit to the United States of America any matter which contains visual depictions described in this. Oh, wow, y'all. Any. Wow. So they got to turn over anything, any property constituting and traceable to gross profits and other proceeds obtained from such offense, and any property used and intended to be used
to commit and to promote the commission of such offense, and any property traceable to such property as provided by title. So I'm guessing if any money, well, it's probably too late now. It's been how many years now? Unless he still is paying Rashonda and stuff like to this day, they have to turn that stuff over. It's gonna get frozen. So nope, it wasn't a choice. They got subpoena. I'm telling y'all, they're going to go down the list, and anyone involved, I'm gonna keep saying this, anyone involved, you're going to meet your maker one way or another. Upon conviction of an offense in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 2422, as set forth in the superseding indictment, defendant Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, shall forfeit to the United States of America any property, real or personal use or intended to be used to commit or to facilitate the commission of such offense, and any property, real or personal, that constitutes or is derived from proceeds traceable to any such offense as provided by Title 18 United States Code Section 2428. Wow, the property to be forfeited includes but is not limited to. Y'all, we getting into the thick of this. A personal money judgment in the amount of at least approximately $1,554,748, and all right, title, and interest in stock and all other ownership, interest in Base Productions Ltd. and Winkler and McDavid Ltd. in whatever form held by defendants. Child. Well, it's the big show. Wow. I told you. They're freezing everything. Can't touch nothing. Can't erase nothing. Child. And it says, if any of the property described above as a result of any act or omission by a defendant cannot be located upon the exercise of due diligence, has been transferred or sold to or deposited with a third party, has been placed beyond the jurisdiction of the court, has been substantially diminished in value, or has been commingled with other property which cannot be divided without difficulty, the United States of America shall be entitled to forfeiture of substitute property as provided by Title 21 United States Code Section 853. And that is a wrap on the indictment. So this is just one of the indictments, because what I heard, this man has 26 counts, and we just read 13 of them. So no shade to you supporters. What do y'all have to say now? Like, what can y'all say in regards to this? Like, I mean, what we doing? What we saying now? What we saying now? I'm just curious if we got any supporters in the building. Nothing? Okay, well let's get we got a word from R. Kelly. Let's see what he gotta say.
Shit. Not none, dog. A store like that.
I ain't got none.
I want a cookie. Ain't got none. I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
I want a cookie, yeah. I want a cookie.
Ain't got none.
Stupid.
Somebody get this nigga a cookie because he gonna be in jail for a long time.
Don't kill me with this. I got out of here.
Robert.
You're killing me, man. This ain't not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man, y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me with this. Y'all got me. Y'all gotta kill me. Y'all got me with this. 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 Killing me, man. Gotta kill me. Gotta kill me, man. Gotta kill me. You don't wanna believe it. Gotta kill me. Gotta kill me, man. Gotta kill me. I hope this camera keep going. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it right here. Stupid R. Kelly. Fight for my life. Stupid R. Kelly. Do it right here.
Good luck with that, R. Kelly. Okay. Keep fighting and keep holding on to the soap, nigga. Make sure you don't drop it. Anyways, let me see what you guys got to say in regards to everything. See what y'all got. Child, please. Like, I have no sympathy, no remorse. I don't care about this grown 50-something-year-old man that didn't learn from the first opportunity that he had. Okay. Oh, before I get into my commentary in regards to R. Kelly, because I know some of you guys get triggered, so you've been warned.
Hello, trolls. Beautifully animated here. On one of Whitney's lives about R. Kelly, she had to address the troll who said she was making fun of R. Kelly when she was really just bringing humor to a toxic situation, a very troubling situation. But as far as me, I am making fun of R. Kelly. Start trying to control Whitney's channel. Peace.
Anyways, okay, you've been warned. So you get butt hurt, join your brother, okay? Go on, enjoy your Peking, but don't come over here, popping your ish over here, baby, because you will get canceled, okay? Nobody cares no more, all right? Like, it's like, let's be real. When you do something the first time, people kind of be like, oh, okay, to give you benefit of that. And like I told y'all, I share with y'all. Honest to God, I share with y'all. When the situation first happened, and plus I was a little younger, naive. So I just kept it going, okay, he got off, he was acquitted or whatever, it is what it is that, I kept going, like I said, TP2.com was my stuff. Yeah, I hit it hard from the back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I really, but then it comes a time when, the savages came. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this man still doing this? Really? Okay. So then you just start hearing all the stories and you be like, okay, now everybody can't be lying on you. Everybody's lying on you. Okay. everybody cannot be lying on you. And then you have video, but the thing is that unfortunately you have supporters that will sit up here and still allege different stuff when they have the proof in front of them. So I'm starting to really believe that, a lot of these supporters have psychological needs that they're not getting met, just like him. You got to understand, when you go through trauma, it does something to you as as a adult. Okay, it really does. And then can you correlate that with the monster of the industry and all this stuff that you got at the touch of your finger, like it's accessible to you like that, on top of you already having some daggone issues? That's just like you going into a relationship, right? And I hate when people say this. It irritates me, but they're like, you get 50, I get 50. No. I need a whole person. I need you to be 100% because I'm going to give 100%. And so my thing is that it's like him going into this relationship with this industry. He already got these issues, so he's 50%. He get into this relationship with the industry and he got all this at his grasp. Nobody's saying anything in regards to his issue. And then it trickles down from that 50% to 30%. And the more he gets introduced to stuff, the more he gets away with stuff, it just knocks down. It just steady gets knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, give me kisses. Okay, go in. Don't record. Thank you. It steady gets knocked down more and more and more further. Okay. And so you got people that are just like psychotic, and not trying to be funny. He is psychotic. Like, how can you be in the freaking courtroom airplaying a freaking piano that's not there? That's just like talking to yourself. Are we just gonna bypass that? Oh, okay, for the people that didn't hear, let me run that back.
One more question. When you were on the stand, you were talking about how he was doing the piano fingers.
Yes.
What were you thinking? What were your, I guess, emotions, your visceral reaction to that?
I can say there was a few times during me testifying and things like that, I definitely got upset, and it was upsetting me that like nobody was saying anything, but I had to understand this isn't about opinions or anything. It's very factual. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that definitely attributed to his character, the bad part and the arrogant part that I testified about. But as far as how it made me feel personally, it was more so like I know he was trying to deflect. Like if he could shout, "Shut up," he could. But there was like even times that he would just put his head down and shake. My dad was able to see a few angles that I couldn't see. And my dad said he was very uncomfortable.
So this nigga playing the air piano, like an air guitar, like a big, excuse me, I got Miss Rodgers in the building, like a big old kid. You playing the air piano while they playing your music in there, you psychotic bastard. That's just like a murderer in trial as they're depicting what's going on, smiling. Who in their right mind on trial, being accused of what they're being accused to, gonna sit their natural black behind there and be playing the air piano? It's just weird. It's the weird for me. It's the weird for me. You big 50-something-year-old nigga up here playing the air piano while they're playing your music. And you're on trial for all these horrendous allegations. I believe it was a distraction, but I really believe it's kind of like, dang, I mean, I'm not on camera, but I think it's just kind of like he in La La Land. If it's the best way to pull it, like La La Land, like, you know, kind of like, that's a disconnect for me. Because if it was me, I wouldn't even want to hear my music. I'd be like, oh, y'all, please don't play that. It's just weird. I wouldn't be sitting up there on trial playing the piano. Playing the piano. I wouldn't even be mouthing my lyrics. I wouldn't even, I would told them, don't play none of my music. Virgo, you know what? I've heard that. Let me look it up and see if it's what I think it is. Because I've heard that. Because I actually was doing a lot of research for my documentary for childhood sexual trauma. And a doctor actually says that in so cognitive dissonance is the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavior, decisions, and attitude changes. Yes. Yes. Because nigga, dude was not present. He that's like somebody, like you get on your kid, you pop them and they start smiling, you know, or you know, you're getting on your child and your child is like start looking off, or they start laughing, you know. It's just weird behavior. And to see him acting like that, and I'm like, what, nigga? Like, do you not know what's going on right now? And then the disassociation, when they read the verdict, he just put his head down. It was no reaction or nothing. And then to hear that he was disheartened about the nigga, are you serious? If you weren't too busy playing the piano and listening to what was putting out there, you would have expected it, dummy. Straight say, dun dun dun. Hashtag forget R. Kelly. I like that. It sounds similar to the old free R. Kelly. So I like that. Child, I can't. I can't. I also got the proceedings with Daryl, but I'll read that to y'all Monday. We already read enough. And then I got the discovery of Don Russell. See what y'all say. I'm getting this chat. He doesn't, and that's my problem. That's my problem. People want to not normalize him, humanize him. But any human, once you inflict pain towards somebody, most humans will be saddened. Even when it's somebody that you don't like. You be like, man, I didn't want to do you like that, but you got me to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's just like weird how he just has nothing, like nothing. Continuously says Rashonda's family could have allowed the case go forward and would have still been able to sue him civilly. They did a disservice to the victims that followed. They did. No, you fine, baby. You fine. What? You know what? Yes. Yes. That's why I said, why everybody's yelling out parents and where the parents. Yeah. I'm with you right there. I'm with you. I'm absolutely and utterly with you when you yell out where are the parents in this case. You got evidence. You got proof that these parents were involved and that they knew what was going on. And then they got paid off. But We're not going to couple in all the parents when you have no proof. You got proof right here. Literal receipts. This ain't no hearsay. This is something that they can prove in court on top of videos. Mind you, the father saw the video and denied that it was his daughter with tears in his eyes. Child, please. I don't got no remorse for him. The mama either can kick rocks. And I mean that. You could put that on record. Sorry, y'all. I am munching. Sorry. It's these fruit snacks called Fundables. And they sour. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally have not eaten all day. And y'all know I cannot afford to miss no meals with my skinny behind. But I had to get on here. I wanted to give praises to Faith with her beautiful self, going on there and getting in front of the media after everything is said and done. I wanted to address these stupid stuff going around about comparing them and all that craziness. Just sad, just childish. And then, yeah, I just wanted to read the transcripts. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't feel no ways. Her parents did her wrong. And that's on period. I don't care who that offends or whatever. But at the end of the day, these particular parents were not no freaking victims. Because they took money and they took it for years. They went on vacation. So I don't know. I don't got no sympathy for them. They are wrong as heck. How can you sit there on trial and watch your daughter get pissed on, watch your daughter have sex with this old man and then cry and then be like, that's not my daughter? I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. That would have pissed me off. I would have ran out that trial. I couldn't do it. Miss Rodgers says, it's sad that all the adults that took part could have stopped this long ago. Exactly. That's the reason why I'm like, I don't got no sympathy for these particular parents. No shade. No shade. I just don't. Not in this case. And see, these parents like this make it bad for the parents that all they were doing was being supportive of their children. All they were doing was, now kind of having, and I know I'm jumping around, but let me make this very clear. Y'all got to understand how this affects the parents as well. And I say this as a parent, and I say this as having my own mama, and she having to go through the stuff that I made choices for. These particular children, adults, whatever at the time, the reason why it affects the parents because the parents do not have nothing to do with it. Did your mama make you make the choices that you made in life? No. As a child, I got pregnant at 16. I was 16 and pregnant. I lied to my mom. Okay? I lied to my mom and told her I was going to be somewhere where I wasn't. Did my mama raise me like that? Heck no. Heck no. But I know if I told her, I wouldn't have been able to go. Okay? Let's be real. My mom got scrutinized throughout the family because I was 16 and pregnant. Was that fair? No. That was a choice I made. Case in point when it comes to the likes of Faith, being a grown woman. That was her choice that she made. But who is getting affected by it? Her mother and father. Because of choices that she made. So that's why I find it very unfair for people to assess a situation and automatically throw the parents in when they were none the wiser. When you got parents like this, who knowingly, literally saw their child engaging in these activities, and still looked the other way, still had their hand out, still received stuff. So, yeah, no, it's a no for me. And I'm going to continue to support the parents and victims who are truly victims in this situation. Okay? Ms. Rajah said he thinks he's untouchable. He did. I think now he comprehends. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Negro. Don't drop the soap. In his case, he might want to. Ms. Raj says it was a good thing it was a close court. I bet. That's why people be cracking me up when they talk about I was in the courtroom. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Stop lying. It's just sad. And it's like he still has all these other counts to go through. And from what I heard, Illinois is going to murder. And it's 26 counts, if I'm not mistaken. We read 13. Majority of them is Rashonda. So it's like I don't know if you guys have been experiencing this with me like I have, but it's kind of like a full circle experience for me. You know what I'm saying? We finally got to hear what we heard in regards to Leah. We know the truth, we know the facts, and now she can rest, you know. And now with the whole allegations with the Rashonda situation, that didn't sit too well with me. You know what I'm saying? And so that is cool to like hear. Wait a minute. We have a new member in the building. Woo! Shouts out to Leslie for making it official and getting out of those bushes. Okay. Welcome to the Whitney D TV Nation. Welcome to the Witness Gang. You are a part of the foundation. Thank you so very much for taking that extra leap. Okay, now if you guys would like to be members, you can just click the link located at the top of the chat. Okay, now for my members, this week we will be watching AZRIEL's entire docu/interview with Gayle King. Okay, members only. All right. I have an account with Paramount, so I will be streaming it and we will be watching it on a back channel. So it won't be public. It's only for my members. We're going to actually view it. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing that you haven't had the opportunity to, become a member. Okay, doesn't matter what's here. Become a member. We're going to actually screen it and watch it. We're going to talk about it and everything. Okay. But shouts out to Leslie for making it official. Thank you. And welcome to the nation. All right. Jennifer says he really going to a gay. I mean, to be honest with you, I shared this before and I'm going to share it again. I personally think that R. Kelly, and this is just my personal views, allegedly, this is not facts. I feel as though R. Kelly really was gay, or if not fully gay, bisexual, but I'm leaning more towards gay. And I feel as though being brought up with his mom being as spiritual as she was, and you know, I don't think that that's something that he could have, you know, spoke out about. And then let's be real. Can you imagine the king of quote unquote R&B being gay? How far he would have gotten? You see how they, you know, treat people now, and we're in a whole new generation. That's just my opinion. But if nothing more, I think he settled for the bisexual lifestyle. But it's just whenever I was listening to like the transcripts and stuff, how he dogged out the females versus the dudes, it was perplexing to me. Prime example, that whole allegation of whatever Jane Doe that was that stole from him, right? The tapes and stuff like that, right? Well, we also heard how on several occasions John Doe 1 stole from him as well. He didn't get cussed out, yelled at, beat up, or nothing like that. He stole money. He stole money from him that I put in my pocket. And then we go on to read that he stole the videotape. I wonder why he did that. Probably trying to see if, he was on it. So then when he discovered that he wasn't on it, he told the friend, and the friend was like, oh, just bring it back. So it's the hypocrisy for me. And listening to that, it just was like, I'm leaning more towards that was what he wanted to do, but how can he really express that? And then furthermore, you got to also understand it's a twofold situation. When you deal with sexual abuse or sexual trauma, what have you, it can make you lean a certain way. Depending on if it's like, sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me stop talking with my mouth full. Sorry, my mama told me better than that. Okay, so, prime example. Let me give y'all an example. I'm going to use me. I got sexually abused by both female and male, okay? That experience could have catapulted me to being homosexual, or it could have catapulted me to where I, was very promiscuous or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as though in regards to Kelly, because he got sexually, he got sexual abuse by both as well. But if you listen to his brother in interviews and stuff, he said that Kelly liked it because they all got abused. But Kelly liked it. So my question is, what experience did you really like, bruh? Was it your experience with your sister, allegedly, or was it with the men that sexually abused you? So, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. That will we ever know that? No, he probably won't ever come out and say that. And just as well as people not holding that over his head either, that it was John Doe's involved. But we just gonna forget about them. We're gonna single out Faith and AZRIEL and Geronda, the little fast tail women, right, and girls, right? Yeah. But we're not calling those John Doe's fast and groupies and hot and wanted it, right? It's the hypocrisy for me. It's the hypocrisy for me. Beautifully Animated said R. Kelly is in this mess because he was touchable. Yeah. He thought he wasn't, though. R. Kelly not going to make it through his sentences. You don't think so? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I said this before. I hope they don't Epstein him, because they are putting all these allegations out there. Oh, he's an idol. Oh, you know what I'm saying? He, no. Let that dude ride it out. He got other trials to go to. Don't touch him. Okay. We don't want that type of justice. We want him to sit his butt down and be held accountable. That's something also that Faith said. His conviction is the apology. Boom. Okay. If Rashonda testifies, it's what feds are requiring to save her mom. Probably. But she is. It ain't no if she is. We just heard the indictment. She ain't got no choice. It's done. So if that's what she's doing, yeah, she probably is trying to save her mama. Probably. Jennifer says, Whitney, I love you. You so right. Thank you. I love you too, Jennifer. Yes, welcome, Leslie. Yeah, he do hate women. Quiet as the kept. Queen says, I think so too. I wonder, did he abuse Aaliyah? Well, I mean, by him messing with her, he abused her. You know, by him messing with her, that's abuse. By him giving her oral sex at 12, 13 years old, that's abuse. Now, as far as putting his hands on her, that was alleged to be so. That's why she covered up her eye with her hair. And she used to wear glasses. You know, that's what I've been hearing in regards to that. If it's true, I don't know. But let me upload something. I want to send it to y'all. I came across this and I was like, wow, interesting. Let me get it uploaded. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I was like, you know what? That is so true. Trying to see if I can find it. Was this little video that this man found, that like this man pointed out, and he's a comedic person or whatever. But what he was pointing out, I said, wow. So basically on a song, and maybe you guys heard about this, on a song, R. Kelly is talking about like she got the vibe or something like this. And at the time, Aaliyah was like, what, 12, 13? And he was singing how she got the vibe. I don't know if y'all heard about that. I was like, what the entire hell? Nasty mess talking about a little girl got the vibe. Child. In comparison to all these other grown women in this song. It was disgusting. Queen says maybe because his sister first molested him, therefore he hates for women to start by taking his innocence. Yeah, that's why I said this really went either way. It could be an experience to where he liked it more of the touching from the men. And, you know, it is what it is. And so when it comes to the women, it's like, well, you did this to, you know, you remind me of my sister, so I don't like you because of that, because what she did to me, how she violated me. And it can be, yeah, I was violated by men, but I liked that experience more. You know what I'm saying? So Queen said, but he was in love with his mom. Yeah, and that's the sick part about it. I mean, I love my kids. They love me. But the stuff that he was doing and how he was reacting to stuff was kind of eerie to me. Case in point, him turning around her coffee mug to drink on the side of where her lips were. Like, ew. And then he found it cute that his mom was jealous of his relationship with Miss McLean. He literally said that. Like, he thought that was cute. She was jealous. And like, what? That's not your chick, my dude. Like, what? It's just weird. Big weird energy. And like that, you know, I don't know. I guess that's sick to me. Like, I have to correct my children. Like, if they hug me wrong, I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. Don't wrap your arms around me and hug me from the back. Don't do that. Don't, you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's because of the experiences I went through, but you have to teach your children. And that's why I was telling you, you guys, we're grooming our children unbeknownst to us. But when you tell your child not to be tattletellers and all that stuff like that, you're grooming your child not to be a tattletale. Okay? No, you let them speak to you and tell you whatever it is on whoever, and you as the parent distinguish and decipher what is that important and what's not. But allow your child to have a platform and an olive branch to be able to talk to you. Okay, stop brushing your child off with a stop being a teller. Stop telling it all the time. No, let them tell it all the time. It get on my nerve hear my daughter constantly come and tell. But me as a parent, I'll be like, okay, Demi, that's not that serious, child. Go sit down. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But Jennifer says she don't think so. Yeah, you don't think he gonna make it. Ernestine said he not going to take it like a man. I don't think so either. But I pray he does. I pray he sits this mug out because you got some other states to go to, dude. Bump that. Okay, bump that. We ain't trying to hear that. You sit your butt down in your blue suit that you've been wearing every trial, okay? And you listen to what you did to these individuals and you take it in. Whatever you do after that, let the chips fall where they may. He needs to suffer for the 30 plus years he did the crimes. You know, it would be funny if he got 30 years in New York. It would be hilarious. If Judge Donnelly gave him exactly how many years he's been doing this, like he said on that video, I think that was like a year or two ago, so we kind of behind. We like 32, 34 now. But if they gave him like 32 or however many years, that would be hilarious for every year. What about Rashonda's brother? He looked like he's gay. Man, hey, I can't speak for nobody else involved that I don't know, and I try not to, you know. But not for nothing, you guys. This is it. This video, we're going on 3 hours. I wasn't trying to make this video be that long. I will chop this up, however, so you guys can actually hear what you need to. The first portion, we did talk about Faith Rodgers and her interview, her press conference coming out after the conviction of R. Kelly, and it was beautiful. I'm so proud of her. She looked gorgeous, but she always looks gorgeous and looks well to do, so I'm proud of her. So if you guys missed that, run it back, or you can just wait until I break it down and you can just watch that portion of it. Not for nothing, that was the video, so I'm absolutely proud of her. Okay, so without further ado, on next week we will start the reading. We will start the reading because you guys voted. I don't know if you guys saw, but I put on my community tab for you guys to vote on what book that we were going to read next, okay? And it was between Soulless, which is the continuation of Solar Coaster. It's actually the, I guess, the snapback from Jim DeRogas or whatever that man's name is. He's the one that actually was trying to warn everybody about R. Kelly years ago, but they didn't listen to him because he's a white guy and he was trying to take the black man down. So everybody disregarded him or whatever. But yeah, he was talking about this years ago. So that's his book in in reflection of R. Kelly's Solar Coaster. His is Soulless. Okay. And you guys voted and he won. So we will be reading Soulless, the case against R. Kelly on next week, starting on Tuesday. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm so belchy. But we will start reading that, and I'm actually going to be coming to you guys every Tuesday. Okay, so I'm only going to be reading once a week when it comes to that. And I already got the schedule. Already got the pre-schedule set. We're going to have a morning slot that I will be reading. Okay, I will be reading between the hours of 11:30 or like 12:30. That's for my UK people, my people overseas, so they can catch it live. So I'll be reading one chapter in the AM, and then I will be reading 2 chapters in the PM. Okay, so we will be doing that only on Tuesdays. We will be reading the book on Tuesday. Okay, and then not for nothing, after Tuesday comes Wednesday, and if you guys missed last week, then you missed a lot. But Wednesdays are That's right. Wednesdays are Where Are the Parents Wednesdays. So last week we talked about B2K, Raz B, and Aaliyah. I'm not Aaliyah, Lord, y'all forgive me. We talked about Raz B and Rihanna, Usher. Yeah. You got to watch it to see exactly what I was talking about. It was very informative, to say the least. Very good. And every Wednesday we bring you guys a different topic. I know people were talking about the thumbnail, but look, our first two videos were about R. Kelly and the parents involved in that trial. And then we got to Mary, who is the teacher that married her 12 or 13-year-old student and got married to him, got pregnant by him, all of this stuff, child. So y'all got to catch up. This is going to be, I think, like the fourth installment of it. And you guys won't find out, however, what we're going to be talking about until the day of, probably like 20, 30 minutes before, okay? Not for nothing, my research team is stupid good. So shouts out to the WIT Squad research team. They are the ones that bring you Where Are the Parents Wednesdays information and get all of my research in regards to it. And I love and adore them. I couldn't do it without them. I am not a one-woman band whatsoever. So shouts out to Octavius, Vicky, and Hannah. Thank you guys so very much for everything you guys do. Not for nothing, after Wednesday comes Thursday, and with Thursday comes Straight Talk. Now, last week was the first premiere of Straight Talk, and it was very, very good. Very sad situation. So you got to go check that episode out. And we are going to be doing that every Thursday here on Whitney D TV exclusively. We're going to be talking about some real hard topics, from race, okay, from sexuality, from religion, all of that. You can find it here on Straight Talk. And if you would like to send in a submission in order to get my advice on, okay, because that's what that is also about, make sure you send it to reviewswithwhitneyd@gmail.com. And if it's a topic in which I find intriguing and I want to talk on, you may very well see your response here on Straight Talk with Whitney D TV, okay? And then on Fridays, we like to decompress. That's right. Music and Combos is every Friday here at Whitney D TV. We play music, we play games, we talk, we have long conversations in regards to just different things. So you guys have something to look forward to here on Whitney D TV just about every day, okay? And I'm trying to bring you guys something every day so you guys won't have to look any further, okay? And make sure you guys check out my community tab. I'm always posting different polls and things to that nature because this is your channel, okay? I'm just the overseer over it, and it's just my face. But you guys make this mug run, okay? So I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. Shout out again. And lastly, to the R. Kelly case open discussion. They dropped so much information pertaining to this man and his trial. Child, it's so good. I love it in there. Check them out on Facebook, okay? But not for nothing, you guys. That is the video. I love you guys so very much. Let me look at these last comments before I head out. Queen says, and he's going to get extorted in prison. I think he will enjoy them men in prison since he hates women. T says, hey, everyone. Miss Whitney, love your platform. Thank you, T, my honey bunches. She says, Sharita says, they shot Jim House up and he still stood 10 toes down. Period, Pooh. That's why I'm excited to read this book Tuesday, y'all. Y'all got to stay tuned. Hey, Sabrina Bina. So, yes, you guys, y'all got to stay tuned on Tuesday. I will be reading, like I said, for you guys. I'm trying to see if I'm going to do a pre-recording for the AM or am I just going to be live? But not for nothing. It will be coming to you guys regardless, okay? So, excuse me. Without further ado, you guys, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I am Whitney D, and I'm signing off. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Yo, help me with this. I can't help
Robert.
You're killing me, man! This ain't not about music! I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it! I just don't want to believe the truth! You don't want to believe it!
At this point, we briefly pause the interview to give Kelly a moment.
Man! Yo, let me quit this! Yo, let me quit this!